Well, that was a turkey I should have killed. I'd have been looking. I just didn't hit that turkey good enough. Boy, howdy. I'd have loved to have that one. But anyway, gotta keep pressing on. Got one gobbling out in front of me up in a tree still. It's real early in the morning. I soft called to him. I think he heard it. Let him get on the ground before I get aggressive. That's a wrap on Alabama. Oh boy, that was a good hunt. These turkeys are bad turkeys right there. Public land. These were some bad turkeys. Really slow about coming in. That turkey out there is still alive is putting. I shot him earlier in the season. I didn't get anything on my arrow, no blood or anything, but I hit him just a little bit. Knocked some feathers out of him. So that didn't help matters. And I was using this setup, this decoy setup. So I was a little concerned that they may spook off this setup. Wasn't the best setup in the world. I wanted to get closer, but I was scared too. I wanted to get to the other side of that log, and they kind of used that log. And they didn't see the decoys as soon as they would have seen them if that log hadn't have been there. Oh yeah, I made the kind of hit I thought I made on him. He was stone dead in seconds after the arrow hit him. Oh, howdy. I broke that wing off right there at where it goes in the shoulder. Man, that's a good beard on that turkey. Real good beard. His spurs ain't great, but they're sharp. That'll help to pass the pips a little bit. Oh, man. Decoy is kind of out of sorts there, but it worked. He came right up to it. I started to shoot the subordinate gobbler. What happened, I came in here this morning and just right up on the hill, maybe 75 yards, there's a little field. That's where I started. Owl hooted, no turkey gobble. Waited and waited and waited. It got on up in the morning. It was an overcast morning. It's clear now, but it was overcast, and he finally gobbled right out there. The other one never gobbled. Never has gobbled. He's a subordinate gobbler. And like I said, I called him up earlier, and I'll show that footage. Shot the subordinate gobbler. I mean, just had him right on top of me, and I just messed up and didn't execute a good shot, and really not executing really good all season, not settling in. So I said, shoot, I just don't never. I always practice with traditional. I don't ever shoot this compound any all summer. So I went home and I shot it a little bit. And I said, next turkey, I am going to make myself, and that's all you got to do. You just have to make yourself settle. And I said, regardless of where I'm excited, shook up, shaking, I am going to settle that pin and touch that trigger off. And I did on this turkey. I'm real happy about it. I settled, touched the trigger off, and it didn't die in the decoys, but it didn't go, but it went about 7 yards and was dead. Excellent hunt, excellent hunt. No, I don't show me calling a lot and such as that, and because turkey I just didn't want to call. Like, these turkeys are bad turkeys, they're little old bitty true wild turkeys, little old bitty foot. I made one little real soft call while the turkey was in the tree, and he gobbled, and I thought he wasn't gobbling that regular. I said he had to hear me, and I said I'm letting him get on the ground before I call to him again. And he got on the ground. He kind of closed a little bit, and I made another super soft call, and he gobbled. And I'm talking soft calling, and like this. I mean, and he's, up in the trees, 150 yards. I didn't press this turkey too hard. I didn't want to. Boogered one yesterday morning, I think. I'm not sure. So I didn't want to press this morning. But anyway, he heard it gobble, and when he got on the ground out there and all that racket going on, he heard that then. It's amazing what they can hear. I remember me and Mike Dickish years ago, probably 30 years ago, and Mike in high wind was calling that soft to a gobbler that was every bit of 400 yards away up a power line, and he would gobble. We couldn't even hear the turkey gobble. We'd see him run his head out every time Mike could make that soft. I mean, just that softer, that turkey would run his head out and gobble. He said, he's hearing us. No doubt he's hearing us. He was. But that was unbelievable. We couldn't hear him, but he could hear us. So they got better ears than you think they do. I'll get here and find my arrow. Turkey, I thought I was going to have to shoot out this window over here to the right, which would have been the left for me. And it actually wouldn't even open, and the turkey was swinging around over here further left. So I opened that other window before he got over here. I just seen the trajectory he was making. I said, he's going to go around. Opened that window, and I came to full draw and just was fixing to touch the trigger off, and he made a pass in front, I guess heading toward the hen. He was somewhere right on top of the hen. She's right there. I guess, yeah, she's right here. And the strutter there, so he was swinging around going toward the hen, and he's pretty much right on top of her when I popped him. Old Cherokee Sport Strutter did it again. I took a little hiatus from using these things for a few years, and I started using the Dakota, and it worked pretty good. But just as far as my system, I went to this hard body lay down hen, so it's hard to tote two hard bodies. So I went back to the Cherokee Sport Strutter, and it has just worked dynamite this year. And it took a beating in Tennessee. It's got patches all over it. But attribute this kill to the Cherokee Sports decoy and real soft calling. I could have messed up. If I call hard to this turkey, he would not have come in. I know it for a fact because I've already worked this turkey before. And he didn't want to do right. I kind of felt like I was going to kill this turkey right in here somewhere, because when I came in here earlier, there was a lot of scratching in here. It's a lot of scratching in here now, but it's mostly hog scratching. But the turkeys are coming in and they'll scratch around there too. There's some turkey scratching in here. Looks like along with a hog scratching or a hog rooting. But I saw a gobbler track. I saw a scratching. And it's just a lane through here. It's not very wide. And that kind of helps. And the turkeys, that when I heard them, they were either down in there where they were, or they were out up this way, so they had to come through, or they most likely had to come through here. And by seeing the track, I knew they were coming through here. And then one morning when I went in deep, turkeys weren't gobbling good that morning. I went in deep, and when I came out, I seen these two toms standing in the road up here. And it's just a good place. Just a good place. It's there's some turkey scratching right here. That's where they've been scratching right there. So this was just set up to kill, and it'll be set up to kill again. Like I said, it's a good 2-hour drive from my house, but it's well worth it.